We are live here at Suncorp Stadium, getting ready for a big battle for Queensland and New South Wales to go head-to-head on the biggest stage imaginable. Two teams, a lot of hype for this game, the most highly anticipated match of the season. Some of these guys spend years working towards this one big game, and it is expected to be an absolute banger. I am here in the commentary box with Jackson Allison. Jackson, what are your thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on this game?
I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be two really strong outfits. It's going to be intense. It's the two best groups of teams in the competition, and yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun game to watch. I'm hyped.
Now, Jackson, if you have to give me a little bit of a tip, what would it be?
Uh, this one, I think I like Maroons because I'm biased for bias, but I'm going to go the Blues. I think they got a stronger side. I think the combinations of Jack O'Neill and Chaz Dingo could link really nicely. I'm going to tip them 1-12.
Fair enough then, as Jackie Neal puts it on the tees, ready to kick off now. And we are off here. As it goes down to Isaac Edwards, who gives it a Luke Bowkiss, and we are off. And on the sideline tonight, we have Liam Ryan. Liam, what's the atmosphere like down there?
Oh, it's really good down here. The crowd's roaring and should be a really good game, ramped up by the crowd.
Good to hear there. What's your what's the field like today? What sort of playing field are we working with here?
It's a really fast field, I'll say that, and I think it's going to be a really fast-paced game.
Fair enough then, as Bo Sadler's going to take it up just short of the 40 there. As Carl Lewis got a big boot off there, kicking early in the tackle count. In fact, it's a very deep kick there. Chaz Dingo on the motorbike to get back there. But he gets back there and takes it up to the 30. And he'll play it there. We'll go over to Ash Crutcher, who gives it to Jack O'Neill. A few players on their debut today. You know, I believe is Ash one of them. I believe I'm correct in saying that. As O'Neill plays it there, Williams gets it out to Morrison. Another one of those players on debut. What are your thoughts on the first step by the Queenslanders here, Jacko?
I don't know. I'm not necessarily a fan of the early kick. I think they should have tried to just try and get the ball as far down as possible.
As Kane Chapman-Kenny's going to take it up there, past the 30 there. And pass that there to Jack O'Neill, who punts it across field. It's going to be fielded there by Luka Moscow. And Moscow gets into a bit of a gap, and we wrapped up there on the 20. He plays it there. Samuel Atchison gives a long ball over to Luke Bowkiss. He'll play it there. Edwards gives it short there to Jake Tass. Offload on the inside to Samuel Atchison. Third tackle. Both teams are looking to, see what they can do here. A lot of anticipation in this game. Some of the guys, as mentioned before, spend a whole season trying to grind it and get their skills better so they can do it. It's a good kick here. It's going to be taken there by Chaz Dingo.
It's going to be a 40-20. No.
That looked like it could be a 40. I think it's might have gone over to 40. And Dingo does want to stay in there. For a second there, it looked like he might have, gone over there, the sideline. But he'll be wrapped there as Caval's going to play it there. Goes O'Neill. Gives it there to Dingo. Another run by Dingo. Puts on the heels. As will be taken there by Liam Ryan. And it'll be played there. O'Neill. Short there to Caval. And Caval wrapped up on the 50. Fourth tackle. Both teams are sort of testing each other in this early period as Jordan Williams up the middle. The Penrith lock forward. Has had an arguably quiet season so far, although he had his best game of the season leading into the State of Origin match and subsequently has kept his lock jersey. As Luke Moscow, great set by New South Wales, wrapped up Luka Moscow there. What's your thoughts on both these teams so far, Jackson? What are you liking in the first 7 minutes of this game?
I think the Blues are actually looking definitely a lot more dominant. That set there, they had some big breaks by Dingo and Jordan Williams respectively, and yeah, they definitely got the territory battle won here thus far. But yeah, it would be interesting to see what the Maroons can do here now.
I have to agree, Van. Considering they started this set on the 10-minute line, it's pretty impressive they've got up to the 50, but a massive shot there put on Carl Lewis has been picked up by Jordan Williams. It'll run all the way up to the 30-minute line, and now the Blues will have the first real attacking opportunity of the game.
I'll have to say, Jordan Williams, what a start for him in his opening 8 minutes. It's incredible. A big break and now a big shot. He's looking real good.
As we'll take it up there. 25 metres out. They're calling for it. O'Neill gives a short there to Caval. He'll be wrapped up just past the 20 now. Third tackle. They look to go short side here. Matt Harris, long pass out to Chapman Kenny, but he's wrapped up just short of the 10 metre line. Williams gives a short there to Caval, and Caval's wrapped up 5 metres out. There goes there to Joke O'Neill. He puts it high. It's a good kick. Has a few chases under it. Hits the crossbar. But a brilliant try saver there by Samuel Atchison, I think it is.
One word to sum that up, or a few words, that's an Origin type play there. The Maroons just dug deep and held on.
It was an absolutely brilliant try saver there for Samuel Atchison. I thought for all money, Paz Diggle was going to be in there for the opening try. But it just came across and made an absolutely terrific try saver. And the Maroons survived the first tackle opportunity. Now Jake Tass with a brilliant run. Gets past the 40. He'll play it there. Bit slowly there. We'll have to watch out for that. He seems to be run. He seems to run for now. It's Joey Kelly up the middle. He's been in try scoring form this season. I believe he scored 3 tries this season. I'm looking forward to see what he can do there. 4th tackle now. Liam Rogers takes it up. That's 5th tackle. Goes there. Taken there by Jesse Bennett. It looked like a decent little kick there, but he managed to get his feet in the way there, Jesse Bennett. And he wraps it up there. Liam, what can you notice from the sideline so far early in this one?
From what I've noticed, Queensland defensively line speed is a lot quicker. The line speed of Queensland defensively is way quicker than New South Wales, and New South Wales need to fix that up.
Big call there by the sideline. Man, it's Jack O'Neill with a massive kick early in the tackle count. Not even going for a 40-20, just trying to find some space. We're fielded there by Ryan. As he makes it up there just past the 10 metre line. Good defensive set there by the Queensland Maroons. As Liam Rogers, what an Origin bolter, made his debut in round 1. 3 games into his SRL career. And he's making his State of Origin debut, starting in fact, in the 2nd row. What's your thoughts on the rise of Liam Rogers this season, Jackson Allison?
I really like what I've seen from Rogers. He's looking like he's very promising. He's, in my opinion, probably the rookie of the season so far. So, good on him, and hopefully he can keep it up.
He had a brilliant start to the year. Scored 2 tries as an opening game against Penrith, and so far this season has been in terrific form, I'd have to say. As Kenny will play it just short of 20 there. Goes Caval. Short there to Matt Harris. Big run there. Gets an offload to O'Hare. But he'll be wrapped up without getting any extra meters there. Williams. Short the ball there to Caval. That's the 3rd. Goes inside there to Jordan Williams with another break. Play it there. 4th tackle now. Goes out there to Dingo, looking for some space, and he's wrapped up there just short past the 20 metre line. 5th tackle now. Aaron O'Hare puts it high. A good kick there. Taken well there by Joey Kelly. And that'll be the 1st tackle. As Allison will take it up there just past the 10 metre line. And another good defensive set there by Queensland. Neither teams have seemed like cracking yet. It's 3rd tackle there. Liam, are the bench players starting to warm up yet? Do you think anyone's going to be coming on the field soon?
Yeah, I think there's 2 players for each side coming on, and we'll be running on soon. I think the 14 and 15.
Fair enough. Then there's Isaac Edwards. Kicks it, looking for a 40-20. He might get it! Isaac Edwards has just kicked the 40-20 for Queensland.
Incredible. That is a big moment. And now can Queensland go on the attack and finally post the first try of the match?
This is their first opportunity of the night. As they'll play it there. They go down inside there to Liam Ryan, but Zach Smith's fastest way
Oh,
forward. That's a big let off for New South Wales.
that was a bit of a silky play there. They were chucking it around. They had the right idea, just didn't execute it, which is a little bit unfortunate for Queensland. But I'm sure they'll come back. They've got confidence now.
Yeah, I think luckily for New South Wales, Chaz Dingo had wrapped him around, but the pass was forward, and that's his point, is Isaac Edwards.
Yeah, no, it's a good call by the ref. He's got it right there. It was definitely forward.
Yeah, Isaac Edwards, what an amazing comeback. Obviously, he looked on the outs at the end of Season 2, there after being cut by the Eels, I believe, but he managed to pick up contract with the Warriors, and now has made the big transition to playing for State of Origin, but Kane Chapman-Kenny's just gone over the sideline there. The veteran will be disappointed with himself. He's a tall, lanky fella, and it's a brilliant tackle there by Joey Kelly.
Yeah, Joey Kelly, what a season. He's been scoring tries, and then he's just pulling off tackles like that. In my opinion, he's been the best winger through the opening 3 rounds. So,
I have to agree with you there. It was a brilliant tackle on a big man, too. He's not the biggest winger, Joey Kelly, but he is a good winger. It's Jackson Allison with a couple breaks. A good run, 30-meter run there by Jackson Allison as he forces the penalty, too.
Wow. The Australian captain really starting to involve himself here.
It was a good run there. As we'll take another hit up here, and Queensland get another opportunity here to put pressure on New South Wales. Goes long ball over to Luke Malkus. Gets tackled there just short of the 10-meter line now. Goes over to Isaac Edwards. Big shot put on him.
Right. That is a quality shot.
Who was that
shot.
running out the
He's
line?
knocked him
It's
through
Jackson
trouble.
Allison. Another big run here. 4th tackle. Looking to
Oh,
go short
really
side.
get involved
Goes over
here.
to Liam Ryan, but he's wrapped up there. 5th tackle now. He goes back there. Jordan Lewis, I don't think he expected it. He managed to put a little kick through, but Aaron here takes it there and New South Wales survive. As they're thrown, be careful there, whoever that was. Looked like a dangerous pass there, but Jackson forced him to set by Queensland there. Alright, we might have it's gonna be playing on now as Koval takes it up there. Good run there by the Raiders captain.
That's a big play by Kowal. New South Wales first 3 plays couldn't get out of their own 10-meter line, but that's good.
Was
As now,
seeing it up as he punts it downfield. It'll take it past the 10-meter line there.
One moment.
Queensland looking to create something. They've had a few opportunities both sides. No one able to capitalise after 22 minutes. So far, this game has lived up to all the expectation as Liam Rogers with another run. Take it there, 3rd tackle. Goes over to Allison. 4th tackle. Goes there to Isaac Edwards. Going from 40-20. He's kicked a few this year. He might have kicked the second off the 9. He's kicked the second 40-20. Isaac Edwards take a bow. And surely
Wow.
New South Wales will be...
The question is, can Queensland finish it off this time? Forward pass last time. Can they get a result
They have a few
now?
opportunities down there. They haven't capitalised yet. Surely it's there. Inside there to Liam Ryan. What a great tackle. He's on his back. I thought that might have been it. Whoever that was.
It was that same sort of play. It was that same sort of play too, but he just held up. Good defence from New South Wales.
I have to agree as they go over here. Jerry Evans out there to Luka Moscow. The Cowboys winger, I believe, as he scores a try. And Queensland open the scoring here.
There it is. It was just going to be. It was a lot of defence to start, and it took 25 minutes. But a nice step. He beats the line, and yeah, Queensland 4-0.
It was a great play there. A long cut-up pass. And Luka Moscow caught it there. He's so hard to stop close to the line, Luka Moscow. Such a quality try scorer.
Oh yeah, for sure. One of the best wingers in the comp.
I'd have to agree with you there. As Cole Lewis, he hooks it to the left. Queensland lead 4-0. Liam, what's your thoughts on the try from the sideline there?
Oh, it was a good try from Luka Moscow. We know how small he is. He's very hard to tackle. Like his late footwork, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was a very, very good vision there, I'd say. Who was it through the pass? Was it Cole Lewis? Or was it Isaac Edwards? I couldn't tell. Whoever it was. As a massive play off the kickoff now! It's going to be a massive shot put on there. Lachlan Martin's picked it up, and now New South Wales are 8 minutes out from the try. What a response there by the Blues.
Big chance to bite back here. Can they do it?
Jordan Lewis was a bit too passive there. As now the Blues look for a chance here. Goes short there. Gets it out to Dingo, but he's tackled there. Brilliant tackle there. Try saver, in fact, by Luka Moscow. Who'll play it there. Second tackle.
Now, didn't they score?
Goes back to Williams. 10 metres out now. Third tackle. Ash Crutcher takes it up. Fourth tackle now. Goes Jordan Williams. Gives a short there to Jack O'Neill, but he's going to be held up there. The Blues got to score here. Ash Crutcher seems to be calling for it, I think. It's going to go to Williams, but the pressure's on him. And Queensland survive.
Good defence there from the Queenslanders, holding on, digging deep.
Yeah, that was a brilliant step by New South Wales. They threw a lot at them, but Queensland's defence was just unreal there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely determined. They want to take this first game, and they're showing it so far.
This is what Origin's all about. 27 minutes in, leading 4-0.
Yep, it's gonna be gritty, but they're gonna have to hang in there.
As they go a bit of an awkward play there.
The play of the ball.
Yeah, Joe Kelly will take it there. That's the fourth tackle. They're going to go back here. Bo Sadler with the kick. I think he's over to 40 there. So it won't be another 40-20.
Yeah, he was over 40.
But
That won't be a 40-20. He was over the 40. Yep.
But nonetheless, it's good kicking to their corners. They're going to have to work their way out of their own goal once again, New South Wales. Queensland kicking the...
I'll just make it comment.
Sorry, what was that?
The kicking game of the Queensland halves here has been phenomenal. We've seen Isaac Edwards, 2 40-20s, and then now this beautiful kick from
Yeah,
Sadler.
Sadler, not even in the halves.
I mean, not Sadler, sorry.
What's happening?
Oh, yeah, Sadler, yeah, sorry. Oh, God.
Scrub and Zach Smith's going to score a try. And the Blues, what's happened?
Wow. That is massive. And it's a mistake. They just threw the hospital pass and it's picked off by Smith. And they'll never score a try that easy again in his career. That's incredible.
I'm flabbergasted at what just happened here. The Blues. They must have... I think they were trying to do a trick play up to kick off the Dingo. But he held on to it too late. Crutcher, I think it might have been through the pass. Zach Smith got into...
I'll mention it again. It's the Queensland kicking game which is dominating.
In 100%, as Cole Lewis goes for goal. That might be the worst miss I've ever seen in the SRL.
Now, the question is that going to be an issue? Do they need to go back to Liam Ryan? He's a very experienced goal kicker. He's had issues. There's been talks he might be losing the kicking at South Sydney. But I'd still back him in most of the time.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. Yeah, I think that wasn't a great kick by Lewis. You'd expect him to get that one. But Queensland lead 8-0.
Yeah. We need to see something from New South Wales now. So
I'd have to agree with you there. Their heads are down, but they've got to stay in here. It's only 8 points. 8 points you can come back from. As Case Cinamana.
If they can find something before half time, then it might be alright.
Score for half time, they can make it within 2 points.
For sure, yeah.
To go now, Zach Smith. The try scorer gets past the 50. He'll play it there. Third tackle. Goes back to Sadler. Don't know if he was expected. He gets it from a standing start. But will take the hit up there. Fourth tackle. Long pass over to Allison again. Taken there by Lachlan Martin. As Allison will play it there. Fifth tackle now. It's going to be Isaac Edwards to kick it again. Another brilliant kick. These kicking game from the Queensland Maroons has just been incredible tonight. As Chapman Kenny will play it there. Caval with another run. This goes there, O'Neill. Gives it short there to Luke Short. As he'll push up towards the 40 here. Third tackle. O'Neill. Dingo gets it, Ash Crutcher. Can't find any space. As he'll play it there. Fourth tackle now. Goes there again to Luke Shaw. I don't think he was expecting that one. Juggled it a bit. Did well to hold on to it there. 5th tackle. And again, the defense of the Maroons aren't letting them get inside their half. As Crutcher kicks crossfield. Fielded there by Joey Kelly. As he gets past one. Good run there by Kelly. Gets up towards the 40, and that's the 1st tackle. Cole Lewis now. Takes on the line. 2nd tackle. Cherry Evans. Inside there to Liam Ryan. Ryan's up the middle. Taken there by Chaz Dingo. That could have been dangerous, but it was a good run there by Liam Ryan. And once again, Queensland are on the tacky. They cannot concede next, New South Wales. It has to be Queensland conceding. 4th tackle. We'll play it there. Inside ball there to Bo Sadler. Sadler up the middle. Sadler looking for some space, but he's wrapped up there by Dingo. 5th tackle now. Edwards puts it high. Taken there by Allison, but he can't find the ball, and New South Wales are going to survive once again.
Lucky for New South Wales, but they've held on. That's the most important thing. They couldn't let in another try there, so they've done well in that sense.
As Martin, with a good run there, gets up towards 30. We'll play it there. O'Neill, over to Dingo. Dingo looking for some space. He's wrapped up just short of the 40 there. 2nd tackle. Crutcher. Gives it short there to Martin again. 3rd tackle. Who's it going to be for New South Wales, Jackson? Who's going to be the man that's going to step up?
I'm thinking maybe Jordan Williams through the middle. He's obviously done a lot in this game already. Probably been New South Wales' best player. I really like what I've seen. Maybe he can break the defence and score a try or something. We'll have to wait and see.
As O'Here's going to be the man to kick it downfield. Taken out by Liam Ryan. As he goes straight for a gap here. This is dangerous. Dingo with a good wrap up there. That could have been very dangerous there for the Maroons.
Liam Ryan's looked really good at playing fullback. Really like
he's had arguably been a pretty quiet year for the Rabbitohs. However, he's definitely stepping up for Origin, and he's known as a player that does step up for the representative games. Another run here by Liam Ryan. He can't get past Dingo, but gets it offload on the inside to Cole Lewis, and once again, they're just unstoppable at the moment, Queensland. New South Wales are just trying to get the half-time, though. I feel like that's not really working for them at the moment.
Big players stepping up for Origin. Every player on the Maroons team on the field is stepping up right now.
I'd have to agree. It's such a good performance so far, especially with New South Wales being favourites going into the game.
Heavy favourites. They were. I don't think anyone really expected
Queensland. Clay now up the middle. A grubber kick from
one of the form wingers there.
There was a grubber kick there from who was it there? It was Isaac Simons. Looks for some space. But as I was saying this, got distracted there. It was a grubber kick there from Cole Lewis, I think, looking for some space. And Tyler Clay just did brilliant work there to get back there and take the ball. Play it there. This is one last opportunity just before half-time here for New South Wales to get something. But a little bit of 4th. They have 2 players left here. Goes short there to Caval. And Caval plays it there. 5th tackle now. Goes back there. O'Neill puts it high. Good kick there. A brilliant kick there. Liam Ryan takes it there, but he's going to be wrapped up just past the 10-metre line. And Queensland, they'll probably just play it out here. Go to half-time. Leading 8-0. What a brilliant game of footy it has been. Both sides have been good in areas. They're going to give away a penalty. Let's look at one last opportunity to do something before the break. In fact, no, they're not going to take it. Queensland go to halftime, leading New South Wales 8 points to 0.
Here we go. Basketball. 2020 Don Russ. 2020-21. Sure. Rated rookie signatures.
Oh. Is it 3?
202. Oh. 2. Tyrese Halliburton. LaMelo. Massive! That is the second redemption of him I've pulled in a week. How good!
Huge! That's huge!
That is big.
Well, let's scratch the code just to make sure that's it.
We are back in the second half. Cole Lewis getting ready to kick off. He still has the kickoff duties. They obviously have faith in him, despite a bit of a few poor efforts here. Jackson, joining me back in the commentary box. What were your thoughts on the first half?
I thought Queensland looked really good, as we spoke about, all their players really stepping up. But the question is, can they keep that intensity and want heading into the second half, or will New South Wales come back with some vengeance and maybe snatch the series? I mean, not the series, the game, sorry.
Yeah, that's a fair call there. You get the feeling, though, if New South Wales score one try, they could potentially score more as they go O'Neill inside there to Mark Lee. He's just coming for Williams. Considering how good Jordan Williams was for New South Wales, not sure if that's the right option, but it's an option they've made nonetheless. As Martin, good run there. Probably a big second row as he goes over there. O'Neill. Inside ball, then about Harris, looking for some space. Gonna be tackled there, 5th tackle. It's a good first step by Blues. They need a bit more energy out there. They look a bit dried up, don't they? That's Kelly. Oh, watch out here. Kelly gets past one. Gets past another. What a try save. Who was that in cover defense? Kane Chapman Kennedy. I thought he was away here. As we head over to the sideline, Liam. All the messages from both coaches at half time.
Oh, the message from the Blues coach, they weren't impressed with their they just need a bit more spark. They aren't having enough spark attackingly, and that's something they want to work on. And for the Queensland, they want to keep this up. They want every single player to keep doing their job and what they've been practicing during the week. And they just want to complete high and see what happens from there. They'll win the game if they complete high.
As they made an error here, Dingo's made a massive run off the scrum. That would have been what the Queensland, Luke Malcolm's been looking for begin this half. But it's just happened. As Brody Kennedy plays there, this is a massive opportunity. Jesse Bennett now. Big run there. 3rd tackle. They go Brody Kennedy. Dingo. All the way over to Tyler Clay. Tyrone Clay, sorry. As he gets tackled just short the line there. 4th tackle. They've got to score here. Short ball there to Matt Harris. And he'll play it there. 5th tackle now. It's going to be Jack O'Neill. Robinson in. No one's wanted it. And I think Aaron Hughes just scored 9, but they're going to get a set restart. What happened there? I thought there must have been a grounding for the Blues there somewhere, right?
I thought maybe a Maroons player actually grounded the ball there, but could be wrong. But anyways, we still get a line dropout,
Yes.
So let's see what the Blues can do with that.
Opportunity here as they give it to Jesse Bennett. He gets the engine going. One of the top front rowers in the competition. Going from a second row to front row in between seasons. As Marlon takes a hit up there. And he'll play it there on the 30. Goes over to Mark Lee. Hasn't played in the middle before like that. He's only played hooker. Hasn't played locker or anything. As they go back inside to Martin. Big run there by Martin. Runs over top of one. But is wrapped up there. 4th tackle now. Goes short there. Caval. Probably one of New South Wales' best plays in the first half. And he'll play it there. Just 10 metres out now. Who wants it? Surely. Goes Jack O'Neill. He goes for the high ball. It's going to be tapped back. Chaz Dingo, but Bo Sadler's going to wrap him up and they survive. No, not Bo Sadler, sorry. I think it's actually Liam Rogers. No, it might be actually Jackson Anderson. You know, someone. But they survived nonetheless.
And once again, the Maroons hold on. They've just held on all night. There's intensity in defence, and as you know, defence wins games. So right now, that's why they're winning this game.
I have to agree with you there as Allison pushes forward. That's the 3rd. Goes Caval. Lewis. Dummies and runs. That'll be the 4th tackle. Plays it there. They're going to go for another 40-20. Cherry Evans this time. It looks good. It looks great. Chaz Dingo's going to get on the motor and get back there. I thought that for a second it could have been a massive play. But in fact, Chaz Dingo was just managed to get back there somehow once again. So they go Caval. He plays it there. Goes to Jack O'Neill. Short ball there. Mark Lee. Push up towards the 50. Queensland are struggling to get out their own set in the beginning of this first half. Could be warning signs. It's Jesse Bennett up the middle. What a run there by Bennett. That'll be the 4th tackle now. They go short side here. Gives it there to Matt Harris. He'll play it there. Quick play of the ball. Gets up a bit slowly. It's going to be Brody Kennedy put it high. Another great kick there. Taken well by Joey Kelly, but another time they survive. So far, they're just able to survive everything, aren't they, Queensland?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just they just want it more at this point. I mean, New South Wales, they're trying, but it's just not coming off at the moment. So can they fix it up in the next half an hour? Well, we'll wait and see.
As Bo Sadler takes it up there, 4th tackle. Go back. They're going to kick early again. This kicking early has been working all night. Kyle Lewis this time it is. It's not long enough to be 40-20. But he has to get back there, Dingo, and he's tackled on the 20 now. First tackle.
I will say, I really like how the Maroons have contained Dingo tonight. I feel like he hasn't really. He's had a few breaks here and there, but for the most part, I think they've done a pretty good job on him.
I'd have to agree with you there. 3rd tackle now. Go Kennedy. Dingo. Dingo gets up past the 40.
Oh, just as I say that, he makes a
The
big break.
commentator's curse once again. As they go here to Matt Harris.
It is very real, and it is striking here in State of Origin.
The Rugby League gods are watching down this with 30 minutes to go. Are we going to be in for a big finish, or are Queen's going to be able to hold New South Wales out? As Joey Kelly kicks across over. I'm not Joey Kelly. He feels the kick though. Gets past Dingo. And once again, Chapman Kenny's the man to come around to make the tackle.
Joey Kelly's kick returns have been something special tonight, and he's been doing it all season too. So it's not like this is just a one-off. He's been really solid with his kick returning all year.
That's why he's earned the new Queensland jersey. Is we're going to have here something we haven't talked about yet. The brothers of Rohan and Rahul versing off here. One plays for New South Wales, one plays for Queensland. It's an interesting situation here in the SRL. But that's how
It's never a thing we've ever seen, because we've seen brothers in the same side, but never for different sides. So something new, but I think it's a really good rivalry, and it adds the element of origin.
They always talk about state versus state and mate versus mate. I don't think we've ever had brother versus...
Oh, here we go again.
I don't think we've ever...
The commentator's curse. It's going to keep coming back.
As now, Matt Harris can take it up there. Gets an offload there to Aaron O'Hare. 2nd tackle now. Is that going to be Bennett? Takes it up there. That's the 3rd tackle. Goes inside there. Dingo again. Up the middle. Gets an offload there to Martin. He manages to push up. Be tackled just short of the 40 there. They go out. They should have gone the long pass there. Chapman Kenny looked in space. But Caval will be wrapped up, but they give away a penalty on the last. And this is the opportunity they needed in New South Wales. This is the opportunity they needed.
Yep, this is the chance. It's the chance. I mean, that's tough. Always tough when you concede a penalty on 5th play, but maybe this can just be maybe they can strike now, New South Wales.
Still 25 minutes left to go in this game. They score now. They'll get it within 2.
Game on. It is game on if New South Wales can barge over here.
Martin gets a cut up pass down to Chapman Kenny. He'll be wrapped up though. That's the 2nd tackle. They go short there again to Martin. He pushes up towards the 10-metre line. They have a play on this short side here. They get a quick play the ball. They're holding them down a bit. But he gets to his feet. They go short side here. That's a try, is it? No, wrapped up there. 9 times out of 10, Chapman Kenny's able to score there. But Joey Kelly wraps him up. As now Jack Anu pushes forward. He's tackled. 5th tackle. A metre out from the try line. Who calls it? Who wants it? It's going to go down to Caval. Puts in the kick, and they're going to have to take it down, aren't they? No, what's happened here? How have they got out the in-goal there, Joey Kelly? Around.
Once again, it's Queensland defence, and it's a Joey Kelly kick return. It's working wonders at the moment. So, and that's 2 of the major reasons why they have been so. They haven't necessarily been dominant, but they've just. I don't know. They've just had New South Wales measure all night.
How did he get out the in-goal though? 9 times out of 10 he gets wrapped up there, and it's the New South Wales line dropout.
He's a special player, Joey Kelly. He can do special things.
As it goes back to Isaac Edwards, kicks again. This time there's no fullback back there.
40-20 on. No. It's going to just straighten up a bit.
It's going to be Aaron O'Hare to get back there to kick. I don't think we'll ever see him make a kick return.
Oh, you see some new stuff every game in the SRL. That's the sort of competition we all live in. So
it's going to Mark Lee pushes forward. Goes over to Kennedy. Dummies and runs there. Liam, how's the game looking from the sideline right now? What's the crowd like?
Oh, it's cracking. The crowd is going up for this, and I think that they really want New South Wales to push back.
As we have a bit of an injury concern here.
Oh,
Liam Ryan seemed to
it looks like it might be.
Liam Ryan seemed to have got off on his feet a bit slow. In fact, he's gone to the sideline here.
He's hurt his neck. He's hurt his neck, Lachlan. This doesn't look any good at all. This is a
Sideline man,
major
what's the
concern.
report on Liam Ryan at the moment? What's he looking like? Is it good?
It's not good. It's been reported that since he has not went out the sideline, that he has done his neck.
He's done his neck. Will he be back?
His neck, he pushed it in, and he pushed to keep his body in, and it put in an awkward
Is he back
position.
tonight, or is that his night done?
Night done.
That's unfortunate. There's a poor kick there. Dingo, no real challenges to catch it there. That could be big. We talked about earlier. Liam Ryan, probably Queensland's best player tonight, has been ruled out for the night. 19 minutes left.
I'd have to agree, Lachlan. I think that gives the New South Wales a big chance now, and if Liam misses future games in this series, that's a major
They
issue.
are lucky, Queensland. It seems to be Sam Atchison who's gone to fullback.
Yep, Sam Atchison, very capable of playing fullback. He's never really been tested at fullback in the SRL, normally just a hooker, but definitely can play that position.
Morrison plays it there. O'Neill goes over to Dingo. Gets it again to Kennedy. He's been running really well tonight, Kennedy, since he's come on. Been quite impressed with that. To go short there to Williams. Oh, I thought that might have been a chance there for Jordan Williams. Bit of a gap opened up, but a brilliant one-on-one tackle there by Allison. Kennedy will punt it across there. Take it down to Joey Kelly. And this time he'll be wrapped up. A brilliant tackle there. 17 minutes to go. The score is 8-0.
Yeah, New South Wales need to find something very soon, within the next 5 to 10 minutes, I think. Otherwise, I think Queensland might just come out victors here.
Just goes inside there to Sam Atchison. That's the third tackle. Cole Lewis gets it over to Zach Smith. Good defense now. I will say in the second half, Queensland have had close to no ball, and it's impressive New South Wales haven't scored yet with the amount of ball they've had.
Queensland defence has just been too good.
It has been too good. It has been brilliant, yeah.
What about the kicks from Isaac Edwards tonight? How good have they been? He's kicked 2 40-20s. He's been, he's barely even kicked it to the to Chaz Dingo at all, or any of the back five for the Blues. He's found space. I've really liked it. I think it's been a major difference
what
here
I'll
too.
say is, the great Andrew Johns once said, the difference between a good half and a great half is the great halves can change the game with their kicking. And that's what Isaac Edwards has done tonight.
100%,
That's Barkley
man. I agree.
looking for a 40-20. Looking for a 40-20. Barkley might have got it, and he has. That's how you kick New South Wales back into the game. The conflict standards curve, and it worked once again. We're crediting Queensland's kicking.
Huge.
Just as we're crediting Queensland's kicking.
This is it.
Barkley just says, I can do one better as they give away a penalty. It's decision time for the Blues.
This is it. If they can't capitalise here, I think it's game over.
I thought they might have wanted to go for the 2, make it 8-2. That way, if they can score it, try and convert it, they could get it. But to take this opportunity now,
they need the try.
Looking for some space.
Oh, that looked good to there.
Yeah, I thought they were over there, to be honest. They go short there. It's going to be 6 again now. Taking out by Chapman Kenny, working up the middle. And the Blues score, and they're backing it. They're definitely backing it.
Finally. The Maroons held for 60 or 67 minutes, but yeah, this is just through the middle. It's a bit of a sloppy try.
Sometimes you take those ones.
But yeah, Chapman Kenny goes over.
Sometimes the sloppy tries won't win you the game, and here it's worked.
Yep.
8-4 the score.
That
You'd
could be
expect
all.
it to go 8-6 with Chapman Hill kicking. He's a pretty good goal kicker.
That could be all they need, and they throw this over. They're only 2 behind, so it brings in a penalty goal into play if they need to tie the game. But they'll be going for the try, I presume.
Yeah, definitely.
But 13 minutes, gives them a chance.
A massive chance. They have a massive chance to potentially steal this off Queensland. Queensland, New South Wales definitely dominated the second half, but they've been done good to keep them out for 67 minutes, it was. But at the end of the day, They have to hit there for another 13 minutes to survive this. As Cole Lewis is going to kick off now. Goes down to Kennedy. Gives it there to Ash Crutcher. Not someone you'd expect to be taking a hit off here, but he's done it here. That's the first tackle. As Williams takes it up there. 12 minutes remaining. It's going to be tough here for both sides. It's going to be a big 12 minutes here. Liam, how's the Queensland crowd reacted to that last try?
Oh, they weren't happy. I think they really, I think they were complaining about it was knocked on into a Queensland hand. They were really unhappy about that, and they were complaining to the ref. They definitely weren't happy about it.
Yeah, we heard the boos round out around the stadium. It's a poor kick there by O'Neill. In fact, he might be looking for a runner. Taken their ball by Zach Smith. He'll play it there.
I think that was a tactical play there. I don't think that was actually a shank. I think that was trying to kick for his winger, but it just didn't come off.
Yeah, we don't really see that in the SRL. It looked at first it was a shanked kick, but in the end he'll take it. You know, he ended up finding Zach Smith.
Fine.
To be fair, it's better than kicking to him and getting tackled than kicking to potentially Luca Moscow, who's down there, sorry, and potentially getting a kick return and getting up to the 50 meter line. So, not the worst strategy in the world. It's to go short down to Liam Rogers. Liam Rogers up the middle, looking for some space. He's tackled there, just short of the 20 meter line. Rogers,
Big run.
what a run there. Goes back to Edwards, who puts it high. A good kick there. Then goes under it. Has his foot in the in goal. Oh, that's controversial call. The ref says he was out of it. I personally thought his foot was in it, but the ref says your front foot left last. Sorry. So
very close, but you got to say that was a pretty good kick once again from Edwards.
Could have been definitely dangerous if he had caught it in the in goal, but the ref says it wasn't. 12 minutes left. It's going to be Caval taking up now. Rahul Caval plays it there, just short the 30. Goes over to Dingo. Dingo gets past one now. Dingo, can he be the man that strikes up for New South Wales? 8 minutes to go.
They need a good kick here because they're still 50 metres away from their try line. So
yeah, it's going to be Kennedy to punt it down.
They're going to find it.
Moscow, we'll talk about him earlier, but he's going to get wrapped up there. New South Wales, they're just trying to find something here as Atchison gets up towards the 40. Second tackle now. Goes long ball over to Jordan Lewis. Third tackle now. Goes inside there to Sadler. Everyone in this crowd is on the edge of the seat here. Set a big last 6 minutes here. Obviously, whoever wins this, whoever wins this game, there still are 2 other games to win the series, but it becomes a lot harder whoever loses this one. As Isaac again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Again.
It's been statistically proven that if you win game 1, you're much more likely to win the series than if you don't. So that's definitely been proven.
This goes Caval. Gives it down to Williams. He'll take it there. O'Neill goes there. And it's going to be a drop ball by New South Wales. Matt Harris, I think it was.
That could be the game right there. Honestly, if Queensland can, force a dropout or even just get a try or even score a try here, it's over for New South Wales.
As they're going to have an error.
Oh,
there,
wow.
And that's going to put off all the pressure there.
That just cancels it all out now. So, that's another error. Jeez, what's going on?
As they have a high tackle.
Oh, tackle, sorry.
That could be big. They're going to
take tackle. They'll take it too.
Interesting. I don't think I agree with that, to be honest.
No, I would have been going for the try too. I think the try, you can ice the game, but just the penalty goal here, it gets it to 10-6. Doesn't really make a lot of difference. The only real difference is it takes the penalty goal out of play for New South Wales. So I guess that helps in some sense.
Yeah, it's not the play New South Wales. I think New South Wales would probably be a relief there, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think they would be too because they can still, it still gives them a chance. So there's a very messy play.
To play. It's definitely Queensland are definitely still looking like they could win it, but New South Wales are never getting the ball back from this set after the set. On average, a set takes about 2 minutes in game, so New South Wales should definitely get the ball back here.
Queensland just need to be conservative here. Nothing stupid. Just kick it down the corner. Big Isaac Edwards kick, and then just hope they can defend that last set without anything happening.
As Kelly, I thought for a second he might have been through there. Attack it on the third. I think this is the one time where you want to be kicking early if you're Edwards is Atchison with a good run.
Need to get it as deep as possible.
As Carl Lewis, long pass over, a bit dangerous there, a bit risky, I would say. It's Isaac Edwards tackling the last.
That means Isaac Edwards won't be kicking it, so we'll have to go to Kyle Lewis.
Or Zach Smith in this case, but he has a black boot on him. I believe he has...
Bit of a trick
He
play.
spent time in reserve grade playing 5'8", so it's not the weirdest thing in the world to see him kicking. As Tyler Clay plays it there.
There we go, Tyler Clay. That's a big run to open the set. Can New South Wales find some momentum?
Gets a ball, but it's going to be intercepted there by Relentless.
Oh,
and that might just do us here.
Wow. That'll be it.
We mentioned this set takes about 2 minutes. There's a minute and a half left.
That's... New South Wales looked to finally be finding something. It was Harris through the middle. He tried to link up with one of his support players, but then the intercept.
They've made an error in Queensland.
Here we go.
They have...
Just as I say that, the Blues, they got a chance.
They have 1 minute to produce something out of literally nothing. I don't mean I've bet that term more than before. Literally nothing. 10 minutes ago, they scored their first try of the game after an hour of players. Dingo looking deadly there. Fourth tackle.
Should be able to see out the set. There's only 2 more players.
Do something here. Oh, he should have ran it himself there. There was space there. Jordan Williams will be tackled there. 5th tackle. That might be it, in fact. That's going to be in Queensland.
Oh, wow. That's a big call. They didn't let them play it. That's, yeah, that's tough for the Blues, but the Maroons get the job done.
Thank you, Jacko. Thank you, Liam, for joining us here on the sideline. What are you noticing there on the sideline from the game?
That was a really cracking game. And also adding to the injury, Liam Ryan actually I saw him shake hands just a second ago, nothing on his neck, so he's fine. So he should be fine for club footy and sleep.
55, yeah, Kelly, 190.
Quality. That's why he's in Origin.
We'll end it off here. I'll see you lot